beautiful, brilliant black women, Goddess born. I am starting this video off today to check in with you, to let you know that you get to defend yourself as a black woman. We will be talking about some heavy subjects of different things that we've seen about P. Diddy and some other things today. So trigger warning. We are dealing with so much violence in our lives. We are battered, black and blue. And I want to make sure that I am checking in with us. Again, that we are hashtag DYBW, defending ourselves as black women. And that we're really giving ourselves extra self-care. I call it being selfful. My therapist taught me that considering all of the high amounts of stress that black women go through every day, just the mental, emotional, physical, and sometimes SADV abuse that we deal with in our jobs every day can cause us to have our central nervous system very much irritated. Black women and black girls endure so much suffering and pain and triggers that it can be like we're running a marathon just watching 10 minutes of a horrifying video and having it ignite PTSD in us. I want us to take the time to take deep breaths and recenter ourselves. I need us to get some rest, slow our minds down, make sure that we're drinking plenty of water and eating healthy foods so that we are giving ourselves the energy that we need so that we can accept that we get to relax, we get to breathe deep, we get to bring down our central nervous system, and that we deserve to be treated with loving kindness and compassion and care. And that starts with us being loving and kind to ourselves. We deserve to be held sacred, protected, and uplifted. And I want to make sure before we get into some more triggering things that have gone on in the past week that we're doing that. Now, I do a lot of studying, and y'all all know that I have reading lists and things like that. And I work with the most wonderful Deanne D. Matthews. And, one of the things that we try to really work on is problem solving. Like over on Noir Aunties, Miss Deanne, Auntie D, is always telling us how we can get our money up. In fact, her best-selling book, Seizing the Crypto Bull Run for Financial Freedom, is dedicated to making sure we have an action plan. And I'm always talking about self-defense, right? We're attempting to give us real-time actions we can take in the now to ensure that we're solving problems that we as black women and black girls have to deal with in particular. I want to make sure that I am sharing useful knowledge, skills, and tools because I got to tell you, for me, knowledge brings comfort and joy. And obtaining the tools, the skills, and the abilities to solve problems is very important to me, and it's important to us as black women. And I'm sharing here the problem-solving steps that we use of that algorithm. One of my favorite things to say to us is that we get to deny people access to us. We deserve to be unfuckable with. And a lot of what you've seen so far in this video with the check-ins comes from the Vetting 101 and 102 for Black Women course that I'm putting together. You're not only going to be checked in with, but you're going to get valuable skills, tools, and things to make sure that you're in healthy, happy relationships, no matter whether it's business, platonic, romantic, family, friends, hey, enemies too. Should pick them very wisely as well. Freeze this part. take a selfie with it. Girl, put this on your mirror. All the things that you deserve and more. We have worked so hard as Black women trying to make sure that we fight for the humanitarian rights of all people. And yet, Black women are amongst the highest with depression that we often go untreated for because we're so busy trying to get through our day and make it through our lives without being brutalized and treated cruelly or with violence. I just wanted you to know before we get into some of the harder things that we've dealt with this week that has caused a lot of trauma for us as Black women and Black girls, that our daughters, nieces, granddaughters, goddess daughters deserve to be happy, just like we do. The most beautiful thing in the world is the laughter of a young Black girl. I just want that for us and for our baby girls. I share books with you often to uplift you and to make sure that you know you matter and you're important. I want to remind you that I have a trigger warning, and this is for educational purposes because we're going to go deep. I won't be showing you any of the videos of late, though there will be some still pictures. So please be mindful of your mental and emotional self, and that you are really taking care of your body, your mind, and your spirit. Let's not forget to breathe deep, hydrate, and make sure that you're getting the proper nutrition. And relaxation techniques are key. Near the end, I'm going to share a video that I got proudly shadow banned for on TikTok. And right now, I want us to concentrate on connecting some of the dots of how we got here. And that way we can look at how we can put each problem into our problem-solving algorithm. You get to choose your health, healing, and happiness, Black woman. Let's get into it. We have Black men across the internet and strange ones just walking up on us, telling us that we deserve to be punched or beat up or battered and assaulted if we say no to them, or we don't give them attention, or we don't give them our phone number. They are actually willing to be violent with us, whether they know us or not. We're watching Black girls and Black women be brutalized, and it has got to stop. DV is the number one health issue facing Black women today, and that's at the hands of Black men. We even have Black men who are going around stating to anyone who will listen that we should be exterminated as Black women. Consistently speaking on us in such derogatory terms opens the gate for anyone else to hate on us and batter and abuse us. And it really starts with this power and control that Black men and white women think that they should have over us. That's why I'm not surprised when I see books written by Black men called Why We Hate Black Women. White women coming up with policies, procedures, laws to consistently cause our pain and suffering, in particular as Black women and Black girls. What have we done to deserve this? Not a fucking thing. Cassie did nothing. Kim Porter did nothing. But this isn't abnormal for Black men. As you can see here, while white men were being overseers, they were being what's called drivers. It's my understanding that Black men and white women were far more brutal with us than even overseers and white men. This is the magnificent Fannie Lou Hamer. And I'm going to tell you, when the cops pulled her and other Black women off the bus as she was working in the civil rights movement, they beat her and brutalized her, yes. And then they handed her over to two Black men who beat her for 4 hours, and they were in the same jail. Now, this is a black woman, as many of us as black women and black girls, working to protect black men while they cruelly used we and our daughters from the very beginning. If we didn't have black women like Ida B. Wells and Fannie Lou Hamer, we would still be being lynched. And yet, what's different if black men are going to cause all of this pain in us? So we have to teach our beautiful, brilliant black girls that they are important, that they matter, and that we're going to do everything to ensure that they can defend themselves. We ought to be sending them to self-defense classes and joining them, and we certainly should be defending ourselves. I see so much hate and harm coming from white women as well. And yet, we're often told that we need to police our tone, code switch, to make them feel better about their heinous acts. They are over policing our children in education, having our children brutalized, specifically our black girls. We can't go to work without being violated, without being questioned, without being told we're nothing and less than. And even when we ask a simple question like white woman whisperer, they work to destroy us. But yet it's us who stand up and save you. Why should we do anything for you when white women get to make policies against us and brutalize us in education, health, and the justice system, as well as social services, and black men turn around and beat and brutalize us every day as well? It's no different than what they've been doing. It's just so horrifying to watch on video every fucking day. And I don't know about you, black women, but I am tired of these people. And I think it's really time that we deny them access to us. Let them know you don't get to talk to us. You don't get to look at us. You don't get to say anything about us, for us, against us. You can keep your hate to yourself. You can be a sociopath all you like in your own life, but you're not going to do it to us, and you're not going to do it to our children, not another day. We don't have to go to work and allow these crossroad demons to fuck with our money, to fuck with our health, to fuck with our education, use their authority in social work to put our children in foster care systems. We get to deny them access to us. We deserve so much better. So, access denied to them and their prayer requests denied. Don't ask us for shit. We get to speak our pain and suffering out loud so that we can take the time to solve the critical problems that we have for ourselves and our children. We get to deny them access and we get to rest. That's right. Access to us has been revoked and we are not accepting prayer requests. I'll say it again. They're going to need to keep black women and black girls' names out of their mouths. Not another day of your abuses. Black women, we get to be held sacred, protected, and uplifted. And it starts by us doing it for ourselves. I love y'all. Let's get into this video and remember, trigger warning. Hello, beautiful, brilliant black women. God is born. I hope that you all are well. And I really wasn't going to do this today, primarily because I am, as usual, enraged. And I do understand that this is important, given not just what we've seen with this motherfucker P. Diddy here in the last couple of days, um, but the different things that we've experienced as black women, specifically um, at the hands of black men and white women. And this, which is why you see that Legion, Marjorie Taylor Greene's name on this too. But let's get into it. Let's do that. First things first, Black women, I just want to tell you that I truly am sorry to you and our daughters, granddaughters, nieces, and goddess daughters, and our children as goddess born. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what we've endured for 405 years here in these Americas and throughout the globe under colonization. And I am heartbroken for us as Black women and Black girls, the way we're brutalized at every turn, right? Specifically by those two groups, okay? So you deserve, as I've said time and again, to be held sacred, protected, uplifted, and you also deserve to be cared for and cared about in every way by these different demographics of people. I'm sorry that you haven't been treated with the care and the love you deserve. So been a part of my mission to rectify that as far as we're concerned. This is why y'all will hear me talk about, I hope this hashtag goes viral. Defend yourself, Black women. DYBW. Defend yourself, Black women, because you get to defend yourself. Okay. Now we've just seen these horrific videos of young beautiful woman Cassie be brutalized. We've seen that beautiful Meg the Stallion be brutalized, and all of these different people who come to say, and it's primarily Black men. There are probably about 20% of Black women who are anti-Black woman and Black girl. And oh, by the way, fuck you and Black men. And of course, there's Legion, demon, crossroad demons, white bitches, whatever you call them, Karens or whatever. Fuck those bitches too. Okay? And this is everything that you're seeing is exactly why I've been saying the same thing, right, for years. You have a right to defend yourself. I don't give a fuck what they're saying. I don't give a fuck what kind of bullshit they come up with. Yes, they're going to lie. Yes, they're going to put us down. Yes, they're going to try to say we're this stereotype and not the other. Fuck them. They don't get to define you as a Black woman. They don't get to define your daughter. They don't get to fuck with your children. You deserve the best. And one of the reasons being, Black women, because you are the mother of all, and you have been patient, compassionate, loving, and kind to the very motherfuckers that feel like they have a right to humble us, to humiliate us, to write policy and laws and rules and regulations to subjugate us. You've been loving and kind to the very motherfuckers, white bitches, fucking Black men. You have been loving and kind to them. And what you get in return is a white motherfucking bitch coming at a white woman whisperer. That's what she gets. That's what she gets for being a kind and loving Black woman. You mean to tell me that's what Cassie and Meg the Stallion gets? For minding their business, enjoying themselves, or doing whatever they're doing, they get to get beat the fuck up. And this isn't new. This has been going on for centuries. And I'm telling you, you deserve none of it. And I'm also telling you, these motherfuckers do not deserve access to you. Let me tell y'all something. Far as I'm concerned, crossroad demons. Marjorie Taylor Greene is a perfect embodiment of a fucking white bitch. A legion, a crossroad demon. She embodies white supremacy. She is racism. It's no greater system. Let's take that away. Stop acting like it's some far off fucking building or some shit. Oh, it's a system and we have to work on the system. No, it's white bitches who get to write policy and laws and regulations and then have them enforced with their brutal ass fucking acid tears and lies and bullshit. And we think we need to swallow that pain and the suffering behind these bitches. Same thing with black men. Same exact motherfucking thing. The only difference is they can't write policy. Now they're the violent arm of fucking white bitches. They both sound exactly the motherfucking same. They should have zero access to us and zero access to our children. If I've heard it once, I've heard it 1,000 times. Motherfuckers getting on these intranets, and before that, they were telling each other in the streets day after day. The grandfathers, the great grandfathers, the ones that were enslaved, all of these niggas were doing the same shit to brutalize black women and our children. This isn't fucking new. The same thing you see P. Diddy did to that baby. Same thing you saw that motherfucking Tory Lanez did to that baby. Same thing you saw that little motherfucker. What's my other baby's name? With the father who threw her down the stairs, Keke Palmer. It's the same shit we've been going through all along. And on the other side of that is a white bitch saying, yeah, kick their ass. Yeah, do that to them. Yeah, do that. All in an attempt to harness us and our elemental powers. Mad because they weren't born black women or black girls and therefore are not goddess born. That's what they're mad at. So they think that they get to violate us. They think that they literally get to put an iron bit in our mouth with their shit on it. Oh, you think I'm just being hyperbolic? Go back and read They Were Her property. Go and read the half that's never been told. Because they actually did take metal bits to put in our mouths with their own fucking feces on it. And black men held us down while they did it. So I'm telling you, black women, you get to defend yourself. Don't put up with another fucking thing from not a white bitch, not a black man, not a white man, not a motherfucker. You better get on your motherfucking knees, all of y'all. Because all we have to do is deny y'all access. And you know that's why you afraid. Because not only will you not thrive, you won't survive. But you're going to leave us the fuck alone. You deserve the absolute best, black women. Defend Trust yourselves.